refresh 90.
Display in 90 Hz.
Read projection 30.
Space warp in 1/3 of refresh rate.
You guys up here. I'll push you guys down here. Close this one. And calibrated the joystick. Joystick. One. Done. Let's see, how is the performance? This guy here. What is going on? Vada stamped. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream. Aircraft database. Flight numbers. Engine master 1 and 2. Remote selector. Wind shear. Weather radar. Productive wind shear. Batteries. AD car test. 1, 2, 3. Fuel. External power. Inertial line up. Cockpit lights. All FB is a briefing. Other docks. Nav charts, flight smart, charts will be this one, book beginning and Cedar for departure. Logbook mails the items, KRH, let's check the ATs. We are on the Yankee Romeo Alpha, airplane that we are flying today. Where's the KRH? 7186, revision 64. The limitations we have pitch 10, flap MCO disagreed, gas blue, engine oil quantity is 8.5, hull hops and weather radar. The weight for departure is 7 tons for departure. Operation configuration summary, and also the OEB we have the 62. Have you tried new MFSF testing update 4? It has improved a lot of performance on VR 5 to 10 FPS more. See update 3 with Phoenix, CPU with you, and more stability. I still do not update it because this week I'm doing a real Airbus training, so that's why I will not test things in this week. I will try to be on the latest version of SG3 for a while, just for the moment, until I finish my training in the real aircraft. So I'm not able to test things this week, but I'm glad to know that we are having a good improvement on the system update 4. Let me see if the next week I will install here. And let's take the AGs for departure. Is 127.6. 127.6.
Galeão Antonio Carlos show Beeman information Zulu 13-0 Zulu winds are 143 at 5 knots. Visibility 6 miles. 2,000 few clouds. Temperature 24. 2.14. Current QNH is 1021. Arriving and departing runway 15. 10.
Runway 15. This is the speed.
Galeão Antonio
And
Carlos.
Stop margin is 1016 meters. Seconds. I forgot the recall for 3 seconds. Recall for 3 seconds. Aircraft is normal, and airfield data we already the performance running. So engines, hydraulics, and doors we have 1,800 psi. Speed flap, speed brake, accumulator pressure, parking brake, flap, speed brake, accumulator pressure, parking brake, everything set. Tripulação, check PA. Check PA. Emergency equipments, rear balance, safety panels, and
Alto, claro. Sistema OK.
Thank you. CVR test. And normal. Switch belts on. Batteries are coming off. Electrical page. We have batteries coming on. 27 volts. And we have less than 60 amperes. Fuel pumps coming on. AG1 power test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And engine 2 power test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 021 here. This is too calibrated. Open the door here. Check the lights are properly working. 2 here. Lower this one, and we are ready to start our clearance here. Data init request. The flight plan today. There's still a lot of bugs to correct, like AFB on VR. I don't use AFB here, WADA. That's the AFB. It's so different from what we use in real life, so it's not worth it to try to use here for our airline operator. And a lot of bugs reported start as other claims, but fix I tried yesterday and it looks like a sharp. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the last video that I posted here. I'm having an issue here with the Phoenix about when we lost an engine on departure, the airplane is not following the flight director in the correct way. You can check that out. I have 2 videos. I have one video showing the issue, and I have a little short that I posted last week showing this issue with the Phoenix here. For us that use the airplane for emergencies, the Phoenix is really doing not great this week, at least since the last update that they made. 49, and ground temperature here is 24. We are climbing to tropopause is 53. Wind, let's request wind via data link. Galeão departure runway 10 via Ibrahim 1 Alpha and Cedar. Confirm?
Confirm.
And we are arriving in Campinas via runway 15 using ITED and Moore and ITED. Return, search. In case of alternate, we are going to Uberaba via SMOB 1. Departure runway 15 via SMOB. And then outpost. After SMOB we can insert direct to the alternative arrival. Runway 17, no via, no star. Return, search. Let's remove discontinuities, and we are good to go. Distance 974, 9285, ground distance 297. We are good. Init Bravo. So second flight plan, copy, and after Vulux we're gonna return to Galeão via runway 15 using the RNAV for runway 15. RNAV Zulu 15 and execute. Return. Return. We have the engine out SID completed. Let's remove the discontinuity here. And the second flight plan performance, we have 1021 and 24 degrees. Minimum is 522. Search 1045. And 1045. Sorry. Data. Double. Fuel planning. The fuel reserve is 0.2. And block fuel is 5.5. Search. Each performance. We have this one. And 1000 above. Yeah. Phoenix is really not testing their product. Sorry, it's so sad to see that, because we have a lot of real pilots that fly the airplanes for them, and they are not catching those fundamental issues on the release of their updates. It's so sad to see that. Okay, we are completed here. Dash it, 1019 and 1021. Techie, external power.
Tô tirando a fonte. Posso tirar o ar-condicionado?
Afirmativo, estamos gerando a PU, assim que eu desconectar a fonte pode retirar.
Tranquilo. Te aviso quando terminar o cheque de segurança.
Techie, oxygen test.
Beleza. Tô tirando o fone aqui.
Test it. So we have 145, climb 990. We have 20 feet, 1021, ground speed 0. We have heading 0.1. 1.5, your Caxias 0.7, we have 5400, we have pressurization auto, stops to normal, fuel 5400 balance, data position monitor, all in F. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Reviewed.
Fuel quantity.
We have 5500 balance.
Seat belts.
On.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Burrow reference.
QNH 1020.
QNH 1015. Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Let's take the departure. This one. So the threats that they have here in Galeão, we have drones, general aviation, birds, and terrain CPT. We're gonna maintain visual separation for all of them. Terrain CPT, we have the GPWS, and we have GCAS Blue for general aviation. We are departing runway 11 via Pedrad 1 Alpha. The chart is the 10-38B, and we have the MSA 5500, and the Mora in this sector in Cedar is 11,500. And the extra fuel and time for alternate Uberaba, we are talking about 0.823 minutes. The hotspots that we have here, hotspot 2 and 3, we are not using that part of the taxiway for today. Stopping margin is 1016 meters. The engine out SID, we're going to continue climb via seat and then turn to Egbat to start a new procedure for runway 5. In case you need to return, we are under the maximum limit weight, so we can return immediately. No special operation, nothing of non-standard procedures, that's it. 9510, ready to copy.
Azure 90510, contact tower on 121.0. Enjoy your morning.
104 clearance, thank you. A lot of places to connect, you need to connect inside my aircraft. Nice to know. 9510, ready to copy.
9510 is cleared to Sierra Bravo Kilo Papa. Fly the Everyone Alpha departure with the sighted position, then as filed. Expect departure runway 10. Climb to flight level 140 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 9 minutes after departure. Approach on 121.35. Squawk 5561.
Okay, ASUS 9510 clear to Campinas, flight level 3. 60 departure runway 10 via Hydraulic 1 Alpha with the tour. After departure 12135, squawk 5.61.
Assault 90510, readback correct. QNH is 1020, contact ground on 121.905, when ready for pushback. Have a good morning.
12195, 1020, have a nice day, take care. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard flight 9510, destination Campinas. Our estimate time en route today is 55 minutes, and the weather is good, and as soon as we start our descent to Campinas, I will gonna update you with the time of arrival and the weather and the destination. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight. Tripulação, cheque de portas. Tech na escuta.
Opa, na escuta. Cheque de segurança efetuado. Portas e porões fechados. Trator e barra conectados.
Vou pedir push aqui, já chama, dá um minutinho.
Beleza, na sua escuta.
Oi, Ana.
Portas checadas. Aeronave ok.
Obrigado, bom voo.
Bom voo. Até já.
90510, request pushback.
90510, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Yeah, Metalink is. You will notice that I have the virtual desktop here to use on my system, but you not believe it, but I don't know why. The sharpness that I have using link cable, it's always better. There's no way to achieve the same sharpness that I have here on the virtual desktop. And to be fair, some people will say, it's because your connection is not that good. No, I'm using cable. I'm using Ethernet cable. It's far better than any kind of Wi-Fi that we can use. So no, my sharpness is not because of the network. It's because the software is not able to create a good representation of the image like we have here in cable. There's no way to make VD better than the link cable. People don't like to use link cable because it's hard to configure, to set things up, because people don't know how to find and read the instructions that we have in the help section of the link cable. But as soon as you dial up everything in link cable, it's a completely better experience than the virtual desktop. No way to turn this on. And let's go. Before start checklist.
ATC.
Auto.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1145, VR145, H145, TAC68. And let's go.
146VR, 146V2,
Nothing connected on the aircraft, and we are ready.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
ATAC, brakes released. Tail to the left, and we are clear to push.
Iniciando o push. Te aviso quando a área do motor estiver livre.
Thank you.
Motor 1 livre.
Starting, engine 1. The only one downside that we have here using cable and not using VD is this artifact that we have when we are looking to the sky. Every place that we have low contrast, like we are seeing here, we have this horrible artifact when using space warp. This is the only one downside that we are seeing here on the link cable. And I'm trying to talk with Matt on virtual desktop to create the same thing in virtual desktop, that we can use the same resources that we have here in virtual desktop to apply to check.
Aplicar parking brake.
Okay, parking brake set.
Removendo trator e barra.
Check.
Até a próxima. Bom voo pra vocês.
Bye bye.
Estão assim localizadas. 2 portas de cada lado da aeronave e 4 janelas sobre as asas.
Four. I'm talking to the virtual desktop developer to try to apply the same things that we have here in link cable to the virtual desktop too, like a little more sharpness that we can apply, a filter with more sharpness, and the refresh rate in 1/3 of the refresh rate. For example, I'm using the flight simulator here right now at 30 frames per second because I'm using 1/3 of the refresh rate of 90 Hz. That's why we have so smooth experience inside the sim, because we are running the sim in a lower FPS, but we are seeing 9 FPS inside the file headset. I'm trying to convince them to create the same scenario there, so that's why I can migrate completely from the link cable to virtual desktop to test that product, but I don't know if they will update the software with these requirements. 90510 request taxi.
Aircraft calling Galeão ground, say again with your call sign.
90510 request taxi.
9510 taxi to runway 10 via taxiways Lima 1, Kilo, November, Oscar, hold short runway 10.
Lima 1 November, Kilo Oscar. Lima 1 November, Kilo Oscar, Azul 9515. Tráfego Galeão, iniciando o táxi, vamos esperar a pistão no 10. Clear right side.
Clear left side.
Brake check. Yankee 2, Lima 1, November, Kilo November. Lima 1, where is the Kilo? Lima 1, November. Lima 1, November, and Quebec. There's no Oscar there. Start engine 2. We have pressure, start engine. Clear right side.
Clear left side.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Calm status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26.8.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist complete.
Ching! Flight controls check.
Yep. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder check.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
The fuck this taxiways? Where's my mouse? My side. Oi, Ninho.
Cabine ok. Bom voo.
Thank you.
Checked.
Under 50.
Aircraft calling Galeão ground. Say again with your call sign.
90510 ready for takeoff.
Azure 90510 contact tower on 118.0.
118.0. 19515. Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Check.
Checked. Flaps settings.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and out.
ECAR memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist complete.
It's Gav. Welcome to the stream, brother. 90510 ready for takeoff.
Assault 90510. Have a great flight. 90510, winds are 063 at 4 knots, cleared for takeoff. Runway 10, caution, wake turbulence.
Okay, wake turbulence, we are aware of that. And clear for takeoff, runway 10. Tripulação, prepara para decolagem. Lineup checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 10.
Runway 11. TCAS.
TA
Pack 1 and 2.
off.
Departure change.
Not required.
Lineup checklist complete.
Iniciar a decolagem no 0, Galeão azul 295 no 0. Takeoff.
Yep.
Monoplex 68 SRS runway thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. knots.
Check it.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Assault 90510, radar contact.
Gear up.
Nav.
Checked.
Thrust climb. Climb out of thrust.
Checked.
The resolution is blurry, or you can see all. Oh my god, you can read also even the smallest text in the other side of the panel. You can read everything there in that side. It's absolutely clear in the Quest 3. Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Autopilot 2.
Checked.
Assault 90510, good
I have some tutorials that are here on the description. The one, it's called the VR Bible. I don't know if you saw these videos on my channel. The VR Bible, I try to teach people how to set the Quest 3 to have the maximum sharpness, and it's working perfectly for me. for 4 years working the Quest 2 and the Quest 3 now. And the best of that, we are using less than 70% of the GPU to do that. We have a lot of spare. If I want to crank up the resolution, I can do that. I'm just reducing the resolution a little bit here, only to afford make the stream at the same time that I'm playing. No turbulence, seatbelts off.
Azul 90510, good morning.
Refresh 80.
Display in 80 Hz.
Refresh action off.
Mas não custa lembrar.
Space warp in half refresh.
Durante o voo, mantenha seu cinto ou aviso
Refresh
ligado,
90.
mesmo se o aviso luminoso.
Display in 90 Hz.
Instantes iniciaremos N
Refresh 80.
de bordo.
Display in 80 Hz.
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 048. Now.
Check it. Livrou o eixo no Galeão, a pista no 5, está subindo para o 360, direto Sidur, azul 295 no 0. 100.
Tripulação, 10.000 pés.
Clear radio name.
Clear to nav.
Copy second flight plan.
Copy.
Progress. Flight level 350 is the optimum and 375 is the maximum.
We are going to 360 today. 36. Open climb. Sidur. Confirm.
Confirm.
Climb. Ultra Blue 360. We're going to start the chrono.
Azul 90510, climb to flight level 260.
260. 9510. Let's get out of VR for a bit.
Enable.
We are planning to fly 360. The alternatives, let's see the weather in the destination. We are running Campinas with variable winds, but with tendency to run a runway 15 is still there. No temps for the destination, nothing major. The alternative, we have only the Pci-e 17 unusable, nothing serious. What else? Let's see. Signification weather, nothing to see there. And now let's make the descent profile for the Phoenix, because Phoenix don't know how to manage the descent profile. First we're gonna cross Italy at 6,000 and 210 knots. After that we're gonna remove some restrictions on the descent because we are flying alone here. Let's remove this one to make a better descent profile. I can remove this one too. Fala, Matheus. Bom, cara. Buenos dias. This one I can remove too. This one I can remove too. Below 209 we can pass below 110, no problem. We can achieve that. Kilopapa 207, we are removing that one, and the last one that we're gonna make this limit a little bit farther back. So let's cross this one at 095. This way the airplane will do a little better descent profile. And the top of descent is after 19 miles from Ezoro. So let's create a new point 5 miles before Ezoro. 1924. Ezoro minus 24. And at this point we're gonna cross at minus 359. That's 100 feet below our crossover point. Let's remove this restriction first, and then as soon as we climb and reach the cruise level, I'm gonna update this one. Auto brake low, then I use flap. Also, what else? And flap 3 here on performance. Let's not forget to change this one here. 3 here. Let's see the weather in the destination.
Display in 72 Hz.
Refreshing.
Display in 90 Hz.
Aparece aquela live, o que aconteceu? Base Santa Cruz. 5354.5. Low 3, 2480. We have 230 meters of stop margin. Mark out star.
Checked.
Start our descent at this point. Top of the descent. U101 minus 359. Six 21.
Expect United 1 Alpha arrival with the Inmus transition with vectors for the ILS X-ray approach to runway 15 at Lahira Cocos International.
United 1 Alpha, LS X-ray, runway 15, so 9500.
6.15. Enjoy your morning. Azure 9510, good morning. Descent to cross Edwards at or above flight level 325, then descend via the item 1 Alpha arrival with the Edwards transition to flight level 080. QNH is 1022 at Veracruz International.
Reset Ultra Blue 060 Blue.
disable.
Projection 30.
Space warp in 1/3 of refresh rate.
Zero Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature 27, dew point 11. Current QNH is 1022. Arriving and departing runway 15. Azoniner Vine 10 continue descent via the IHED-1 Alpha arrival, or the ILS X-ray approach to runway 15 and via EcoBox International.
This motherfucker is trembling. So briefing for Campinas, we have the threats: hot air balloons, general aviation, birds. We're gonna maintain visual separation. We have hot air balloons separation, and general aviation we have the TCAS Blue for help us. We are arriving on EDAD-1 Alpha. Restrictions are already inserted. MSA 5,500 is the most restriction. Animals 6,400. We are completing the approach with the ILS Zulu runway 5. Minimums is 2339. 2339. Go route procedure, we're gonna climb to 6,500. After 3,000 we are turning right to Nuka, and then stay in hold. 3,000 right to Nuka, 6,500. The extra fuel time to alternate Uberlândia to Uberaba. It's 1.41 minutes. The guidance for approach we're gonna be ALS, autopilot 1+2, landing flaps will be 3, stop margin 325 minutes. Reverse idle, auto brake low. We are planning to leave the runway on the Foxtrot. After Foxtrot we have all the hotspots they have here. Hotspots 5, 3, 5 and hotspot 1. We are taxiing to gate Charlie 6, no, Bravo 6. So we're gonna cross Mike and then Papa 3 to Bravo 6. No special operation, not standard procedures. That's it. Coordenação Campinas, passando 10.000 pés agora em descida pro R pro RSI da pista no 5. Aproximando do setor Rio, o azul 9520. Traffic. Side. Passing 100.
Tripulação, 10.000 pés.
16, terrain or side. Primary high and low. Set QNH. Set QNH.
QNH cross-checked, passing 9,200. Now.
Check it. Achei sim, Fly High. Eu criei um novo cache, instalei um driver antigo da placa de vídeo, que é o que a gente usa, que tem compatibilidade com o Virtual Desktop, é o 566.36, né? Que é mais específico para a gente que usa VR nas placas da série 40. E foi a limpeza dos caches, né? Alguma coisa que estava presa lá no aeroporto de Guarulhos, do cache antigo, que estava causando algum crash lá. Toda vez que eu passava por ali, né, as duas lives indo pro Galeão e voltando do Galeão, as duas deram crash no mesmo lugar. Na hora que vai carregar o cenário de Guarulhos ali, ele dava crash. Aí eu limpei, eu criei um rolling cache novo, né? Limpei aquele de 100 GB que eu tinha, criei um novo, né, com o nome, com o mês de agosto, né, o nome do mês de agosto. Aliás, já era setembro, né? Coloquei o nome de mês de setembro. Aí o rolling cache novo de 100 GB. E também deletei aqueles shaders de placa de vídeo e tal, né? Tudo que fica armazenado que pode estar gerando algum conflito de driver ou coisa assim antiga, entendeu?
Azul Niner 510, turn left heading 310, vectors to the ILS X-ray approach for runway 15 at Fire Echo Post
Next
International.
altitude 3,800. Já fiz 2 voos já, ontem fiz um, fiz outro hoje também. Esse daqui agora também cruzou normal, tá tudo beleza. Resolvido. E a nossa aeronave rainha do speed brake, que não usa speed brake mais. Que belezinha, hein? Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Tripulação, preparar para o pouso.
Trabalhando bonitinho, Fênix. Só que tá cagado com relação às emergências. Infelizmente, o último update que eles fizeram, eles quebraram toda a parte de Flight Director das emergências. Approach checklist.
Burrow reference.
QNH 1013.
QNH 1010 seat belts.
1.
Minimum.
Barrel 2339.
Auto brake.
Low.
Approach checklist complete.
Light lock blue, cat brake low, autopilot on posture.
Checked.
Coordenação Campinas, iniciando o ILS Zulu da pista no 5 via TED. Vai informar a 5 milhas na final.
Por motivos de segurança, as tomadas serão desligadas para o pouso. Por favor, pedimos que desconectem os carregadores e equipamem teus eletroímãs. Por favor, arredere o cinto de segurança e
Lockstock.
coloque o poste da poltrona na vertical. Traga sua mesa e grandes equipamem teus eletroímãs devem ser guardados.
Passei com 210 com 4 nós de proa. Ele pegou o lock, não pegou o glide, ainda está em idle. Com 210 está passando bonitinho, então dá até para dar uma. Aqui em TED dá para colocar 220 nós agora. 220 nós ainda vai passar bonitinho. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
E aí a gente consegue fazer a aproximação inteira em idle se a gente passar 220. Aqui ele também fez em idle com 210. Bom, o Fênix não é bom. Não é bom querer estimular ele demais a fazer mais rápido, né? Senão ele acaba às vezes não gerenciando a desaceleração. E agora a gente está com ventinho de cauda, ó. Com 210 ficou legal. Entrando no EF. Ainda não, fly high. Eu tenho até que tô com os vídeos gravados aqui sobre esse lance da antecipação de curva. Já tenho, lógico, né, várias lives aqui mostrando essa cagada que ele faz na aproximação ali, dessa antecipação de glide, que é diferente do avião real. Mas eu preciso gravar uma no Tolis também, porque não adianta colocar só o voo real e o avião deles, né? Tem que colocar algum comparativo com algum concorrente, né? Que aí fica mais dolorido, né? Ver que o concorrente faz bonitinho. Gear down.
Gear down.
Lower altitude 6,500. Final de 5 milhas em Campinas, o azul 295019510. Checked.
Azul Niner 510, turn right heading 310, winds are variable at 5 knots, clear to land runway 15.
Initial land 159510.
Azul Niner 510, this is Rio approach on 120.55, please repeat your request.
Niner 510, establish on final.
Azul Niner 510, contact tower on 118.25, have a nice day.
185, flaps 3. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
ECAR memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Niner 510, Brady. Niner 510, establish on final. 90510 established on final.
90510, winds are variable at 5 knots, cleared to land runway 15.
Land 15. Autopilot off. Cat 3 single. Cat 1. Cat 1.
Checked.
Eita. Land.
Checked.
300. Minimum
Continue.
200. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Azul 90510, exit runway when able.
70 knots.
Check it. Manual braking.
Auto brake off.
Niner 510. Just request taxi. 90510, request taxi.
Aircraft calling Campinas Tower, say again with your call sign.
90510, request taxi.
Azul 90510, contact Campinas ground on 121.9 for taxi clearance.
219, have a nice day. 90510, request taxi.
90510 taxi to gate Charlie 4 by taxiways Charlie, Golf, Mike, November 2.
Try to go for Mike, November 2 for Bravo 6.
Chegamos ao nosso destino. Permaneça com seu cinteiro arnivelado até que a aeronave pare completamente e os avisos luminosos
After landing checklist.
cinteiro se apaguem.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Seus pertences. A partir de agora, você já pode usar o seu celular. Observe as restrições nesse aeroporto. Só fumê nas áreas permitidas. Desejamos que você tenha um dia azul. Até breve.
Here, right side.
Clear left side.
Shut down too. Eu sinto os aeroportos do Flight Simulator estão tão mortos comparado com os aeroportos do X-Plane, cara. Os aeroportos do X-Plane tem aquele monte de veículos, né, que ficam em movimento na área de manobras. Só que todos eles têm as suas definidas áreas de pátio ali, de taxiways e tal, né? Diferente do Flight Simulator, que se coloca um caminhão, o caminhão tá na taxiway das aeronaves. Que porra é essa, velho? Caminhão de combustível na taxiway da aeronave. Aí você tem que desabilitar tudo, fica esses aeroportos mortos assim. Um carro de bombeiro taxia na taxiway de aeronave. Eu nunca vi igual, cara. Os caras são muito porquinhos, velho. Carros de qualquer tipo de coisa, eles taxiam assim. Chega a ser bizarro ver o quanto a Microsoft definitivamente não tem ninguém de piloto ou do setor aeronáutico que trabalha no desenvolvimento, cara. Porque, cara, entender que todo aeroporto maior existem as áreas designadas de tráfego para aeronaves e tráfego de carros, veículos e outras coisas, né? No Flight Simulator eles entendem que os veículos de auxílio de aeroporto trabalham na mesma taxiway que os aviões. É impressionante como é foda, velho. Não tem ninguém lá dentro que trabalha ou já viu alguma coisa da aeronáutica funcionando, não é possível. Muito bizarro as coisas que a gente vê acontecendo lá no estúdio. Clear right side.
Clear left side.
Right side. Brake pen. Clear right side.
Clear left side.
Gate aproxima sem você desligar a beacon. Eu falo que não tem. Quando eu falo que não tem nenhuma ligação com o setor aeronáutico lá dentro da Microsoft, vocês não entendem. Olha lá, abertura de porta com o gate conectado, com o motor ligado. É impressionante, velho. Impressive. Very impressive. Tripulação, por gentileza, cheque de portas. E vocês já abriram, né? Seus cavalos.
Tripulação, cheque de portas.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Parking brake set.
Engines.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Yellow electrical pump.
Off.
ADC.
Standby.
Parking checklist completed.
Aí agora cortou o motor, você desconecta o gate. O que você quer?
Cabine, ASUS.
Eita, que mestre. Vem cá.
Tô ótimo. E vocês?
Bom também.
Sejam bem-vindos. Como tá a máquina?
100% de nave sem reporte está.
Me passa o remanescente e o óleo.
Chegamos com 3.400. Óleo 18,5, 19,2.
Beleza, anotado. Vou iniciando o abastecimento com o recomendado, ok?
Combinado.
Qualquer coisa me chama.
Gira o motor e vai pro replay.
Enable.
Cinco, tá bom. Isso aí, personas. Finalizando a live aqui, a gente se vê numa próxima. Até daqui a pouco. Tchau, tchau.